Do not fall into the practice trap. Here's the thing that every artist who has a dream of making a project fall into, which is what I like to call the practice trap. Or I like to actually call it the artist trap, because it just happens in pretty much every field, and it only happens to the mind of an artist in some cases. And here's what this thing is. An artist has a project, dream project that they want to make, like a comic book or a children's book or this music or this album or something, and then they would look at their current skill sets and they would say themselves, man, I'm not ready. I'm not ready to do this thing. I don't have the current skill set. So therefore, I'm going to go ahead and practice and get myself ready. And I'm doing this because this practice phase never ends. It goes on for years and you never make your dream project. And here's one of the biggest lessons that I have actually found after having gotten out of this practice trap. Take that dream project of yours and start making it. Start making it badly. Once you start making it badly, you will look at that thing and say, hey, I am not able to draw human bodies well, or this particular character well. And then what you do is, instead of going and learning human anatomy, poses, dynamic drawing, gesture, and all that big subjects, figure out how to draw your character in your particular dream project of a comic and figure out how to draw that particular character well. Take your entire practice and zone it into this particular problem, and you solve that problem. And then you look at your project and you're like, okay, I suck at colors for this thing. Okay, I'm doing a fantasy comic. I'm going to practice colors in the context of fantasy. Here's the thing that I'm trying to say. Instead of going ahead and getting yourself ready for a vague thing, decide the very specific thing that you want to do. Notice all the problems and skill gaps that you have that you need to solve, and go practice specifically for that, so that you get ready for that particular project and get it out there. And then as you do multiple projects, you learn through the projects with a very specific purpose, rather than you just getting ready for stuff. You will never be ready enough, my friend. This is basically advice for myself. Just keep falling into this trap over and over again. It sucks. Don't do it.